it is that time once again. Honestly, I can't believe how many times I'm saying this, but where has this month gone? How are we picking our October TBR already? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ria, and in today's video we are going to be picking my October TBR using our trusty TBR prompts. Like I said before, I actually cannot believe we are picking our October TBR prompts and TBR already. I'm so excited, guys. These are my favourite months of the year. I thrive in the burnt months. But yeah, we're just going to be picking our TBR for October. As always, we do 6, but I am going to include the 2 extra books that I choose for my TBR just because I have the space in my book journal, so I always add 2 extra. And I'm also going to quickly take you through the kind of audiobook TBR I have because I've been really into audiobooks this month. And I have quite an extensive list I want to get through. I'm also really aiming to get through my physical TBR because it's been piling on top of me. I need to get it sorted and down for the new year so I can just start afresh. First of all, I'm going to take you through my audiobook TBR. This has got nothing to do with my October TBR at all. These are just some books that I really want to listen to. City of Souls and Sinners by Kayla Edwards, just because I find this one is going to be difficult to get into. I think I might mix read this. I don't know, I'm just using the audiobook that is on BookBeat to get into this one at least. There's another one that is kind of, I might read it, I might listen to it, I might do a mix of both. That is House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Menard. Then we have Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. Again, I think I just need to get into this. I just didn't love the first book like I loved the Mortal Instruments books, and I think I just need a boost to get me going with this series. I then have A Winter's Promise. I just have not had much intention to actually pick this up, and I again feel like this will just give me the boost to read it and listen to it. And then finally we have The Dead Romantics. Again, same thing, just had no intention to pick it up, and I feel like listening to it will be a good way to get through it. Now we can get straight into picking my TBR prompts for October. Our first prompt for October is continuing series. Let me look. Let's have a look. I have so many series I'm in the middle of, so this is perfect. Could even do Clockwork Prince, A Reaper at the Gates, The Throne of Broken Gods. We've got Foxglove releasing 10 Hat Trick. I'm thinking it's between these 3. Now which do I actually choose? I really loved Slapshot, so this is kind of tempting. But I also really want to continue this series. For the sake of having something slightly shorter in case I get some longer picks, we're going to go with Hat Trick for the first prompt. This is the 4th book in the DC Stars series by Chelsea Curto. I loved Slapshot so much, literally a 5-star, such an amazing romance, probably one of my favourite of the year. Adored it, seriously adored it, and I think good things can come from this. I've heard this one is quite emotional, so I love an emotional romance. I really love when there's something deeper than just, you know, the storyline of 2 people getting to know each other. So I think this one is one I'm very excited for and one I really want to pick. Our first book is Hat Trick by Chelsea Curto. Then on to our second prompt, which is going to be over 700 pages. Sorry, I'm so glad I just put romance instead of The Throne of Broken Gods. What are the chances? Okay, let me check the page count for this one. This is 761 pages, so it's definitely an option. What are you, Fairytale? Fairytale is 730 pages, so also an option. Alchemized, which literally came through my door about 2 hours ago. The Waterstones exclusive edition is so sprayed edges. Like Fairy Loot, honestly, what the hell? Waterstones, what are you doing? I think this cover is stunning. I love this. I'm so excited for this, but I don't think I'm gonna pick it for this prompt because I want to read Manacled first, because I do have the PDF. I do want to read Manacled first and then read this and see what the difference between them is. So yeah, I'm very excited, but I think I'm gonna leave this until after I've read it because I've seen loads of people doing it and I kind of want to read the original version first. I did get around halfway through and I just never continued. That is the reason I'm not picking that one for this prompt. So I am between Fairytale and The Throne of Broken Gods. But I am leaning more towards Fairy Tale if I'm being completely honest. I really wish I had the original cover, but honestly, I missed my chance. So I can't blame anyone but myself. And I've been wanting to read it for so long, and I'm so glad I can now that I've got the physical copy. Fairy Tale is our second pick for this video. Our third pick is going to be, let's have a look. Very hyped book. I mean, Manacled. Diabound by Sable Sorensen. Potential book. Throne of Broken Gods by Amber V. Nicole. Metal Slinger. Or we have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This is probably the most hyped up out of all of them. I think we're going to go for Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I've read one book by her, didn't like it, so I'm kind of tedious about whether I'm going to like this series or these later books. But I've got to give her another opportunity. One is not enough. I think this is going to be our third pick for this video. On to our fourth pick for this video. A book with a purple cover. Shame I didn't wait to pick Hat-Trick. Obviously, Releasing 10, Foxglove. That's definitely blue. Or can I go on a total limb and say A Sky Beyond the Storm? I haven't read A Reaper at the Gates yet, but I do really want to get around to finishing the series. Is it crazy? Am I allowed to do that? I'm just trying to be realistic with myself, guys. I really don't think I'm gonna read any of these. This is probably the best and most realistic pick for me. So we're gonna go with this. A Sky Beyond the Storm is book number 4 for this video. Fifth prompt for this video. 5-star prediction. Let's have a look. Could be. A definite possibility. Also a possibility. And another possibility. The 2 books I've read by Mariana Zapata so far have been 5 stars. The hype surrounding this suggests it would be a 5-star. I really enjoyed book 1. I think it was a 4.5 star. So I feel like continuing a series and a book this thick should be a 5-star. This series is probably going to be a 5-star series for me, so I feel like there's going to be a 5-star between this and the last. The hype around this also suggests that this would be a 5-star. I don't know what to pick. I want to read all of these. This does sound really good. I think it's between these two, and based off the fact that I put this on my TBR last month, I think I'm going to go with Diabound. Does that make any sense? I just feel like I should read this one, even though I do have the last book on my TBR. This is one I'm literally so excited for. I'm damn near bursting at the seams to read this, so I feel like I need to. Then on to our final pick for this video, prompt number 6. A book set outside the UK. I mean, this leaves a lot up for interpretation because I don't think I've got a lot of books that are actually set inside the UK. Obviously, any fantasy world is not the UK, so I could do a fantasy. We do have some thicker books on here, so I'm thinking maybe another romance. I do really want to read Funny Story. Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto is set in Manhattan. This is set in Vermont. I think these 3 are the options I'm going to go with. I really wanted to pick up Not Another Love Song. This is really tempting. But then I've also got something really fall-esque, which is perfect for October, and Funny Story. I think we're going to go with Not Another Love Song. I love a Manhattan setting as well, so this would be really fun. With that said, that is our 6th book for this video. Okay, I'll be completely honest, I did just use 2 more prompts to pick these 2 books. I got new release and set in current season, so I chose Metal Slinger for new release because obviously it was re-released, and then If It Makes You Happy, which is in autumn. So yeah, I feel like that's perfect. 2 books I wanted anyway. And yeah, I'm really excited for both of these. I don't know if I'm gonna love Metal Slinger. I'm kind of skeptical. Those are all the books that I have. I'm gonna really quickly retake you through my TBR. To start off with, we have Hat-Trick by Chelsea Curto. We have Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, A Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir, Diabound by Sable Sorensen, and lastly Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto, which are joined by my extras, obviously. This is ridiculous. Help, guys. pray for me. That's a lot of reading for me to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, let me know. And I do hope to see you again soon. Hopefully we'll be able to read some of these together in some reading vlogs. You know what I'm like, so I don't know. I'm very excited. I think my month of October is going to be pretty quiet, so I'm excited. And hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of reading done together because this TBR is extensive. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you very soon in the next one.